So I don't know what one goes. I know you guys. I played earlier. um, before I remembered I had a milk had a vegetable too. That's the old. One also because I had COVID. But they'll talk. Um, I was playing earlier and my friend showed up and he's like, "Yeah, would yeah, we did a dungeon. Oh, I'm feeling the time to do it." And then she tried to say, "Oh, you can play this because you're at I love it." Like game level? Like I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be story. Like, no, no, it's a story. You have to have hard on open. I'm like, ah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get back into it. I have to see if I can finish. What I wanted for today is finish this storyline where I can get power, and then I can do all the paladin stuff off screen. Like I know it's the main story. Would think. Can you hear me? Can I be heard? Can you guys hear my voice? Is this doable? Okay. Um, I don't know exactly how much my voice. I, yeah, what I'm gonna do edit voice. So it's gonna get rid of the expander, and it should catch everything. Look at everything. Okay, so hopefully I become louder here and more audible. The hardest thing for me, at least when it comes to being a streamer, is being able to get all the settings straight. Like I can't reach beyond my borders, but like the header up there, I realized the black is supposed to be moving there. So can I change? Can I like reboot that? Alright, let's see if we can reboot it. Three, two. Nope, can't reboot that. How about that? Boom, boom. I can't reboot that. Why is that not working? There we go. Now it's working. I'd much rather the header up there actually, because that to me I think that's a cool fact. That's why I have it. Also, Fall Guys is free on Epic, while it is not free on Steam because Steam was like, "Yo, we're just gonna be." I forget why they ended up delisting that game. Like there was a reason, and it was already on what I posted. But I can no longer remember. I should have read it more. But enough foreplay and enough side talk. That's right. No, no, that's wrong. Back from the woods. Okay. There's a part of me like you should just teleport down. Also, the last dungeon that I did, I was thinking to myself, where my buttons are, like where these things are, it was so like messed up. Hello, Gigi's best friend. That's cute. Gigi. Oh, I wonder if it's Gigi from This Is Not a Game
that is, if you guys haven't heard of This Is Not a Game, almost command you to play This Is Not a Game, because This Is Not a Game is actually a very fun game to play. What jacket is this? Outsider's jacket. So there's an outsider's jacket and there's an adventurer's jacket? And then there are people who wear things like this. So girl, you're gonna cause accidents looking like that. You're gonna cause accidents. People are gonna have accidents dressing like that. There's too much out here. I am not ready for this world. I am not for this world. I am not ready for this world. Like, there are actually a lot of people who actually look pretty good in this world. And my character looks alright. Like, I guess to me, it's like, okay, my character. I guess everybody else, their character is also just their character. But I don't know. People out here causing accidents. Commander Ulex appears to have more to say. The Sylphic folk have long been friends of Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pains the elder Seed Seer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier, being the benevolent soul that she is. My lady will surely try to find a way to reserve the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regard to Lady Ophelia. Okay. Hello, Sirius. Can you hear me? Yes, it is I, Ophelia. That's a really weird way of like trying to put me. It is I, Ophelia. Like, okay, sure. That is how. Sure. As I multitask, I really need to stop multitasking. Usually by this time, I'm multitasking like a beast. Can you hear me? It is I, Ophelia. Yida and Papa Limo returned some little while ago, and they waste no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies. I don't know why we're trusting that. And I am all about peace, don't get me wrong, but like, we're going on there, we're like, hey, trust us, this one's not gonna run a rampant. We got this. It's like, we can't even hold him accountable, really. It's like, oh, he ran rampant, what happened? We made it funny. I'm like, no. People are dying. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one, they turned their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the wake and sand at your earliest convenience. I will appraise you of the present situation in person. It's like I'm actually on mission. I'm actually quite okay. I'm loving this. Like, I do. I'm like, we're gonna. I gladly accept the challenge. Good. Ascension. Cause rank increase in proportion to the number of cards of the same type already played. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. So what is 8? Oh, look, so not 8. What is A? Because if A is not 10, and I had 8 plus 2, which was 10. I guess I'll just play this. Okay, this is my last time playing this one. Because I am seeing these people are... I need their points. I don't know where to get them. Hell yeah. That's what I do. This should work, right? Okay, I thought that would. What? Okay. Actually, yeah, I still have an FC, right? Because I really haven't talked to them in a couple days. Okay, I said. Chelsea. No. Like, yeah, teleportation. Let me just go ahead and, show off. I am so sad. There's a wedding, in-game wedding, of course, that's happening this Saturday, and I'm like, I won't be able to make it, and like, everyone's all like, oh, it's not that important, like, but to me, it kind of is, because I know, one, I know it's just a game, I totally get that, I'm on board with that, I understand that, but at the same time, if your friends are celebrating something, you should want to be there. Game-wise or not. One of the reasons we stream is to celebrate something that we enjoy and love. I mean, I would love to be able to share more, and I do on my personal YouTube channel. But like, it is. I don't like it whenever like the very few friends do have, I am not able to kind of meet them when they need it. I wonder if you let me. You guys bring Jacobo in here on Civilized. Okay. What's up? I belong to a secret organization that helps people around the world. Wait a minute. I didn't talk to Tutu or Tata or that lady upstairs. Even though I literally just bypassed her to get down here, which is where they're gonna take me anyway. I'm gonna go up talk to her, and she's gonna tell me, "Oh, you're gonna go in there and talk to Ophelia," and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah." Isn't it? Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Sirius. Lady Ophelia waits for you in the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Thank you for doing something I almost do. I'm glad they don't, because I can imagine people just trying to speed run, like skipping through whole conversational pieces, rather than being like, I'm just gonna tap A repeatedly. Oh. I'm given to understand that the matter of Rama has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot really claim. Yet, I am well satisfied with the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough, Bancred is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I like the purple, and no, I'm not just purple, the pink. Okay, so that seems bad, but no, I like her outfit. It's very poppin'. But like, I guess being able to like, you know, hey, these are my boobs. Seems like a distraction, but this entire game is like built on distractions. I see. At least clothes-wise. I have been meaning to ask, but is names Alice? Ali say it quite well. I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Alfin... Alfinod? Alfinod? He's Al, she's... What's her name? Her name's Ali. Oh, fine. His Al, she's Ali. Cool. No, you haven't, nor have I, alas. Ali has chosen to walk her own path, stopping girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. As on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Bali-san report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarcely need my permission to act. It's good to see you again, Sirius. Yeah. And I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the 12th Woods. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Rama from the list. So who's next? The Shangat, Shah Hagan, and Levithan? The Levy? Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just abbreviating everything I can't pronounce. The Lord of the Horror Earl has not answered his minion's call for late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Shang Hagen remains as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can lead them to their own devices, for a time at least. You seem familiar, like I know you from somewhere else. For a time, bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Y says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? Titan, this is awesome. The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them here long. You may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gidania. Wait, I mean Garuda. Who is the primal of the XIV who lived near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many malls to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our survey? Because they don't speak proper, at least English that I'm more accustomed to. The English that they tend to speak is a little bit more, I guess, formal, I guess. Were he still with us, we should not long have waited for a more practical solution. Who's he? Oh, you guys' master, huh? She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? Yeah. But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the 12 Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment respite. You have earned it. And we're hanging back for a reason. Is there something else serious? Yeah, I want to be a paladin. Can we make this happen? My arms are just that big, it just covers her face. Beg pardon? A man named Laha, sporting a red mask and robed in black, 12 preserved. Prior to the calamity, the Asians to great pain to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? God, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present Lu in primal hostilities and investigate this Luha. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to say... That's not a good sound. Tula, Tata! Stop that. What's up? What's going on? Oh! What's wrong? Myself in Fanaland? At long last, this one finds walking one Sirius. This one is most dependable of these ones. It's sent by Elder One Frixio to help with walking one. This one is called Noroxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Noroxia. I love her facial expression on this one. Totally great. Yes, Tata is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you. Trust me. I can jump. Trust me. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours come to grow. One by one, the people of Roja are beginning to unite. Sirius, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out the works in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. I don't know what that's for. Oh, I can just teleport here? Like, that would make life a little bit easier. I thought I would actually get there. Ophelia would like you to investigate the mysterious Laha. Lahabra. I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Sirius. We must evolve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as Lahabria. This is an ideal moment to do so while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that rakes the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effort that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak to the Flame General Swift at the Hall of Flames in U-Dolls to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that you are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Sirius. Well then. Nothing for me. So, one, normal walking, emotes, raids, other things. Weird. Kind of. You know what? I'm looking it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up how to flippity flip become a paladin. No, I need to figure out what mission I need to do to become a paladin. So Final Fantasy XIV, MGS, Pal, Don. Release tree. What? Yo, you did it. What? The rematch, right? But isn't that a fucking Peggy mission? Okay, no. For some reason I thought the rematch was a Peggy mission. Like this mission. Apparently I have one more to do before I max that out too. But I did this one, so I finished that one, so why am I not being like directed to that? I want to solve that. Just in case I do happen to find a way to go down that way. It's gonna be fun. I wish I could use my new controller. I really do. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I am literally trying to figure it out. It says this guy, this steps. Let me go through the steps that you got right here, right? And the coordinates are 9. It is literally 9/11. Okay, so 9. So I'm at 9 over here, so 11 should be down here. So he should be in this area, so I should probably teleport down. Yep, glad it is. Gladiator, dude. Is there another square? Like, no. You're about to tell me that you've been here the entire time. Ooh, what's going on? Yes! I've been waiting so long for this. Wow, that is some tough movements over there. 270? Oh, there you are, Sirius. Perfect timing. I just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember, you heard this from me first, the Sultan's sworn elites are sharing the secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. The Sultan Swords have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you were one of these officer track elites, then you had no chance to learn the art. The competition to get to the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Udalian Sultanate, which means no more adventuring, no more coliseums, just languishing about in the palace all day, polishing mail. Sorry. That's why this news is so big. Now anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin. And no more memorizing the 55 commandments of the sworn or any other nonsense either. This is golden. A platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers and regret will be your justice, sir. You need to go to the Royal Promenade, yeah, there we go, in the hustling strip. Find the captain of the Swan Sword Elite, Jenslin is his name, and tell him how you're just dying to become a paladin. I don't know, now you guys make it sound like this commitment. I know there's not commitment, but shit. You make me feel that there's commitment. And that's where the concern lies. Let's go. Weaver, Miner, Steps. I am gonna be a paladin. I'm not kidding. Hey Jenkins, Jenlins, or whatever they call you. Yes, I'm Jenlins, member of the Sultan's Sworn Elite and servant to the Udalian Sultanate. Unless my instincts deceive me, you have come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good sir. You ever heard? I'm Sirius. Sirius, a fine name. I bid you welcome and salute your noble resolve, but if you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. I can do most of those things. Sellswords and gladiators and others of their ilk wield their blades for themselves, but a paladin serves the greater good. Do you understand me? The battle art that the paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured, and perfected within the ranks. Sorry, I realize you guys can't hear that. That's fine. Within the ranks of the Sultan's Sword Elite of 9 on these 600 years. Of all those sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guards, and the knights, we are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our heart true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan's Sword, well, much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were. and the Sultanate turns to sell swords to defend her palace. At this, because of one traitor, no, because of a lot of dishonor left by one who shall not be named. Oh, there's a story here. And because of him, we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you in the paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan's Sworn, but serve as a free paladin. Now I'm starting to like the sound of that, right? A free paladin. However, first you shall show us that both your sword and your heart have metal, and you are worthy of the honor. Have you not heard about the things I've done? In the ruins of the south of Little Alamigo, you will find an iron brazier lighted, and the undead nearby will be drawn to the flames. Lay these monsters and give their hearts to the fire. Return and present to me the ashes as proof of your deeds. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal of your heart and steel in your blade. Yes. Awesome. Sorry, you guys can't see that because it's covering up chat because my FC was like, oh, we see that you stream. We don't want exactly everything that we talk about to be like public knowledge quite yet. I'm like, okay, sure, ain't gonna, you know. Check out that bling was earlier. If you're in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the paladin arts. But make no mistake, simply learning paladin swordplay does not make you a paladin. Nor does the armor you wear, nor the status you claim. I'm just another agent free paladin, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bond your spirit. Lift the visor that blinds and find the true path of the paladin. Here, you will be returning to the captain, yes? Then give him this crystal. The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin, strong and true. Devote yourself to the way and become a beacon of light. That's me. That's me. Like that's how I would, like, you know. Are you gonna be worthy enough? And then, like, the byway, which I've learned to do, like, it's just something I picked up. Can I just teleport? You let me do that? No, I didn't think you let me do that. Fucking floor. Wait, why am I doing it the hard way? There. I listened to a 5.5-minute conversation while I was playing. Supporting my girlfriend is what I do, because I'm a good boyfriend. I don't know if I was listening to that while I was streaming, but maybe that could just be our little secret. Omnisex. I don't know if that's the best flag. I have an adventure plane. Alright. So, technically I can just touch this board again. Well, as soon as I become a paladin, that'll be the end of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. And you will catch me again tomorrow around noontime. Now noontime, 11 noon. I still didn't go. Which time was best? You know, yesterday, like freaking 3 o'clock in the morning, board pristine, pristine. But yeah, Jalen's. Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins south of Little Alamigo. Defeat them. Oh, I already did all this, sir. Yes, that's what I needed. Proof that you have defeated the undead. Yes, shown that your heart is true and your sword has metal. But no doubt that you will prove to be an attentive pupil. That is, well, where there is much to be learned. First and foremost is this: you are a paladin now, a custodian of tradition, ancient and noble. A free paladin has no master. Yes. Instead, he travels all lands. Yes, yes. And every place takes up the cause of the unarmed and defenseless. Yes. You swear featly. You swear not to. You swear honor not to a lord. There we go. You swear honor not to a lord, but to yourself. Your nobility amongst adventurers. I like that. You have taken your first step into a new path, and you have earned the right to bear this. The soul of the paladin. Upon this, upon the surface are carved these are paladins of eras past, who bears and commands the spirit of all knights of honor. Bahamut's fangs. You must possess a crystal. You already possess a crystal? Oh, so that's what the guy just said. He gave us a crystal, and he was about to give us one. I'm like, yo, I already got one. Oh, you already have one. And you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin? Who told you to hand it to me? Where's this crystal from which you speak? I demand you show it to me at once. This. Curse him, he has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal you bear is indeed the soul of the paladin, but it is disgraced and pure. It was stolen from the Sultan Sworn. The man who gave you this soul was the very traitor who I've been seeking these many moons. Well, they ain't. He's an oathbreaker who bent the knee to the Uldan Sultanate and who swore alliance to the Sultan Sworn, but then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot until it was lost, perhaps forever. How dare he give counsel on honor, on the paladin way? This soul is polluted, I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may wear is that which bestowed by the captain of the Sultan Sworn. That traitor is no Sultan Sworn, still less a captain, but giving you a soul, he insulted not only the brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rule nothing more than a nuisance. But through reign long and short, our forebears in the Sultan's Sworn have preserved his rituals and that's a nice shield you got, lady. Some people look really cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, some people really look really cool. Okay, focus. Okay, we are duty bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our ranks sworn them. As well as, it's been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan Sworn in these troubled times. Though I did not ask for this honor, I have bent my knee to the Sultana, and sworn loyalty, and will fight to restore our honor and name. You wield a skilled blade, and more importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you are able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, but you are a paladin now, and honor binds you as solely as an oath. This paladin was to be available from Paladin unlocked. That's what I gotta do. Yes. jobs. You have obtained crystal soul. So you have obtained a soul crystal. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own. Okay, so jobs and crystals are two different things. Okay, I am learning. I am learning things today. Each job has its own crystal, which can be equipped via the armory chest. While using a job, you will have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to new job-specific actions. Job levels and attributes bonus can coincide with those of the base class. When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class and vice versa. When a maybe I'm not reading that right. When using them, you have limited access to the actions of the classes. But I don't have any other classes. Okay, that's not true. That's not true. You all know that not to be true, and I apologize for that lie. You will, however, have access to new job-specific actions, which I'm interested to find out what they are. Job levels and attribute bonuses coincide with those of the base class. When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class and vice versa. So, when I equipped it, I don't start from zero, which is great. I actually kind of start from where I am, and I'm like a gladiator with paladin abilities. And, getting distracted. Getting mad distracted. Damn it. So actually, let me put that on. No, I am doing this. Okay. That looks different. Nope. Okay, so if you be ever so kind, I'm just gonna. Is that just how they stand? I bet you. I want to believe that there's like a certain way to permanently do things. I wish I could sword this bite. Okay, a little bit better with sword. I think. I am definitely wearing the hottest clothes I have at my current level. No. No. Also none of that one. None of that one. So just to be sure, I think only one thing is stronger than what I have on. I've been rocking this sword, not thinking it was a sword. I didn't know I was not like it's a sword, but like it's I consider it a not sword. It's not a sword. It's a sword, not a sword. But I have completed what I wanted to complete, which means I am done with the stream. Thank you guys very much for watching. I am now a paladin. You know I don't look it, but that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. All the other missions that require it, check that out later. Do that other kind of stuff later. For the meantime, right now, thank you guys very much for watching. I got some missions to take care of, so I'll catch you guys later. Take care now.